Okay, obviously, as you can see by the screen, we're talking about the M4A1 today. This was a requested video, and I'm very thankful they asked. You guys should actually ask me a lot more to make videos. Anyway, I'm talking about this not only for the setup, but just to tell you about this gun. This gun is obviously one of the most OG guns in any FPS, let alone Phantom Forces. It has an old weapon model, but it feels like a new gun, especially since you unlock it at level 0, which is kind of obvious by its low damage, very horrible range, and, you know, garbage fire rate. So, let me tell you why I don't like this gun. First of all, like I said, it's a low-level unlock. And most low-level unlocks are bad, except for the intervention. I mean, to be fair, the intervention is like a combo of the BFG and like the motion and gun. So, I mean, it's gonna be good. But this low-level unlock is like a combination between the Zip 22 and the Rama. They're both garbage, they're both small, and they both have basically no use because there's something better than them, right? Most of you disagree with me, but I'm telling you right now, once you start using this gun and then using higher level unlock weapons, and they don't even have to be higher level, I mean, they do, but you could use something like a starter weapon, for example, the AK-12. It's better than this. The AK-12 is a 5-shot at range, this gun is like a 20-shot at range. It doesn't matter what you think, unless you have thousands of hours each day to just spend grinding out this game, which for my personal example, I don't, because obviously I'm in school, but, you know, if I did, I still would not be as good as Spirals. Why? Because that guy does not get off the game. Another thing I have to add about this gun is not only is it absolute trash, but it's not the worst gun in the game, to be fair. The worst gun in the game is the Zip 22. And this is like a step below the Zip 22. It's better than the Zip 22, but as a primary, it should be better than the Zip 22, just straight up, and it's not. That is something we need in a gun for a primary. We need something better than the Zip 22. If anybody's actually going to use this and sweat this, you are a 5-year-old who does not get off Call of Duty as well, because you just don't know how to pick a good gun. This gun is unnecessarily bad for, I mean, obviously it's a level 0 unlock. I mean, what do you expect? But I think it just should be 10 times better. They should update the damage and the range. And I get it, it's a carbine, but something like the L22, as you've probably seen from some of my other videos, the L22 is amazing. And it's a carbine. And there's so many other good carbines and things you could use. So those were my thoughts on the M4A1. Here's a setup that I use, you know, so tell me your thoughts in the comments below. I'm sure they'll be very different than mine, but I mean, if you're a low-level player, I can understand where you're coming from, because as a low-level player, you want to use a gun that you're used to seeing. The M4A1 is a very common gun in not only Phantom Forces, obviously you see used a lot, but FPSs as a whole. Call of Duty, BattleBit, it doesn't matter. So many FPS games use this gun as their main gun that you get as a low-level unlock. It's understandable. Higher level guns are supposed to be better. That's how a good game works, and Phantom Forces balances pre-buying stuff with not pre-buying stuff, because if Spirals, for example, the best player in my opinion, if he uses this gun, he's gonna cook every lobby he joins. It does not matter. But for an average player like me, who has games where they pop off and games where they suck and they're like the worst on their team, you need something that's decent for an average player, not something that's insane for a high-level player and bad for everybody else. So, like I said, those are my thoughts. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, love, see ya.